Yo, what's up everybody? Today I got another Vegito video for ya, and this is a kind of a spicy one. I took some inspiration from someone I played against, and I really liked how it played. And we're gonna be using a tempo style and abusing our extras, and then hopefully getting back our extras with our tien. And so yeah, we're playing the tien. It's really good card. So he's a 30k, critical, and then on play we add 2 extras with different card names from my drop to hand. So the extras we're playing, obviously we play our Savior of the Worlds, really good in Vegito. We got our 1 Final Hope Slash, always good to have 1. And then we got 3 Galagons, 3 Proud Saiyans, and 1 Lightning. I kind of threw in a Lightning here just as a nice little one-of, as another answer to big bodies and to like Broly if we come into a Broly matchup. But the main meat and potatoes here are the Galagons, Proud Saiyans, and Saviors. So we're going to be using these guys on defense, and you can use offense obviously. But then we can get them back later with the tien. Okay, so the rest of the list, we're running for 4 pans. I think like you gotta have the pans in Vegito, unless you're running the more aggro version. You can use the Sword of Light, which is really good. 4 Pilafs, obviously 4 Garens, and then we're gonna run 7 cantrips. The Marin Searcher are gonna be really good because we use her to find whatever we need to find, like whatever answers we need. Using it a lot to find our Gohans or our Vegitos. I have this blue Daima Goku in here. I think this spot, this 2-drop spot, I've been kind of messing around with. I know in some of the videos I had, some of the matches, I had the Videl, and she's nice. I just want to have the least amount of 0Ks, non-combo cards in hand. So this kind of is like Videl. Lets me draw a card. Obviously, the good thing about Videl is you get the combo on defense and Saver, and then she just keeps blessing you. But there are times I know I played some games where Videl in the late game, she's dead. She's dead to me. So we tried this out. I also think like maybe 2-drop Zamasu or the 2-drop 2-cost crit Vegeta, good, but you know, we're playing tempo, so we kind of want to have hand size, so this was kind of like the next best thing I could think of. The other one I was thinking of is the 2-drop Goten. It's a 15k, but on play draw a card if you have 7 or less. I like it because it's 10k, and we always want to maximize our 10ks because it helps when we're unawakened, get out of leader swings and little chips at us. 5ks are good, but they're not dead. But like if you have a bunch of 5ks in hand and you're unawakened, then you're either taking that hit or you're getting 2 cards, right? So we're running the Beerus's obviously because Broly's a thing and we need to have answers. 3 Gohans and 3 Vegitos. This is tough because they're both really good, and I feel like if you max out on both of them, then there's just too many zeros. So I just went with the 3-3 split. There's a good chance we find them when we need them, right? Because we have Pan early, turns 1 through 3, and then turns 1 through 3 we got Marin as well, so a good filter. And then obviously the Vegito is going to be good because gotta take advantage of our mill, and the Floodgate's super good. And then we got two tiens. I think two is fine because by the time it's late game, like I think the earliest I played is on turn 5, and I got like 1 extra card back. Ideally, you're trying to play this like late game off maybe Goku Black, or you played on turn 6 and you get Galacon and Proud Saiyan back. And yeah, I think 2's fine because, like I said, you can get these off Goku Black as well. So you like end up milling these or ditching them, and then turn 6 you can go Goku Black, tien, get back a Savior and like a Galacon or something. So pretty nice. And then we're running 3 of the 5-drop SCRs. It's just a really good tempo piece. If we clear the board throughout the like turn 4 and then turn 5, we just get to bounce back whatever they play, and then it's a big body. I got 1 double strike SCR here, I play one because I only have one on the client. It could be a 2 of. It's really good. I mean, it wins me a lot of games, but I only have one. So, you see it, you see it. If not, then you have other routes to go, because our leader swings 40, and that's a win con in itself. And then obviously our Goku Blacks are another win con. And we just have a lot of 30k swings too. So, yeah, you see this, you see it. For Zenos, we're obviously playing tempo and control, and this is our oh shit button, and we drop it when things get crazy, or if we need to clear Broly's, we're playing that. For super combos, and then yeah, we went over to extras. But yeah, this is the list. I'm kind of changing it as I go to kind of get it perfected. Like I said, the 2-drop spot, we might need some more aggro pieces in case we play against droids or something that we need to really swing fast into. And it's obviously pretty good into going aggro into yellow Vegeta. But yeah, this is what I got so far, and it's been working pretty well. So we're gonna go over some games, and yeah, let's check it out. Alright guys, what we got here is a match into Evil Boo. And here we're gonna be looking for our Gohans and obviously our 4-cost Vegito. And we got the 4-cost Vegeta there, and we got a pretty decent little hand here, so we can hand and start filling up our drop. Because we do want to get to that 20 mark so we can get Vegeta live. And so we go ahead and play Pan, and then we're going to be comboing our off hand so we stay high alive. Nice thing about Pan here is it keeps our hand size down low, so we're not super susceptible to the Bobbity Boo discard. And here we go ahead and find our Gohan, and yeah, our hand size is at 5, which is nice. Doesn't mean he can't make us discard. And then we're still just going to keep comboing out here. We have the Goku Black in hand, which is going to be really nice. So we're going to try and get to turn 6 and still be super high life, so that we're not able to get OTK'd by their 5-cost into, you know, buff Boo. So we're going to combo out here again. And he goes ahead and gets down his Frieza, which is pretty annoying. But it is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and actually just cantrip up here, and we get some lucky draws, and not dropping the Gohan because I'm gonna save Gohan for when we need to bottom deck his 3 costs. And we just happen to draw into another Proud Saiyan, which is nice, and we leave the 2 energy open. He's gonna make us ditch, so we're gonna ditch the Vegito because we can get that back with Goku Black, and plus we're a little bit away from 20 in the drop. So, and I have the Gohan for this next turn, and so we're just gonna go ahead and use up our energy and use the Proud Saiyans, staying at 8 life. We're gonna go ahead and drop the Gohan now, and I'm gonna do it before I swing so he can't combo off this cantrip, and then I'm just gonna swing again here. So I have the Goku Black for next turn, so I'm not afraid to swing with my Gohan. Now he's gonna swing and awaken. I'm gonna combo out of that still. And then he does the freeze effect, and we can take this one here. And we get another Gohan. And then this one we're gonna combo out so that we don't go to 6 cards in hand and make it, and he's gonna be able to make us ditch one. So he goes there. I'm gonna combo here again. So our hand size is really low, but we have a lot of answers, and we happen to draw into another Goku Black, which is going to be actually insane. And so here we get to drop Goku Black, and I'm going to actually pick up some combo power because we can just play the Gohan here that's in our hand, and then the next Goku Black we play can grab back either Vegito or Gohan. Swing face. Maybe I end up taking this one there, because now he's gonna swing at board, which is kind of annoying, but we're gonna have to get rid of our peel off because now he's full on swinging at board, and we can use our our savior, keep it alive. It's gonna restand, swing again, and we're just gonna go ahead and keep this Goku Black alive. I'm kind of risking not having anything to charge, and then I keep Beerus, and we don't get anything really to play off this Goku Black. I'm gonna go ahead and play the one in my hand, and we're gonna grab the Vegito because now we have the 20 in drop, and then we get to floodgate him. And what would happen there is I would have just swung one of the Goku Blacks, played the Vegito, swung Vegito, and then I would have kept the other Goku Black inactive, and then that would have pretty much secured the one next turn. But he realizes it. He's like, oh, 2 Goku Blacks, can't really do anything. And yeah, he goes ahead and just concedes. Alright, so this matchup is into Yellow Vegeta. A pretty tough matchup, right? Usually I like to swing pretty fast into them, but we don't have very much aggro pressure. We do get to see our Videl. So that's something we're definitely going to be playing. We're going to swing face here. Our options are pretty much just going to be pan. Start filling up our drop. We've drawn to our second Videl, which is really good. It's going to let us put that pressure on him. So we get the combo off the pan. And we charge the Beerus. Not going to be super useful because most of his stuff has barrier. We get the player Videl, and then we're going to grab back something from the drop. Go ahead and pass. And then we're just always going to defend our Videls here. And he doesn't like that, so he gets the Final Explosion, which we're cool with. It means he doesn't put a body on board. And we swing at face. And then we're going to take this chance to swing at him while he's unawakened. So that he doesn't have the open energy. Has to give us a combo piece. And then again, we'll defend our Videl. And then he has the hand destruction boo. We go ahead and get rid of our Gohan, because I plan on next turn probably dropping this Vegito and getting a big body on board. I just want to get cards out of his hand here. And we play our Vegito. I'm going to bounce that back, and now we're going to get to swing 30. Restand and pass. So this makes it hard for him to swing into our Vegito or to lock it down. He has to rest it first. So he goes this route, and then we're just going to defend it. It's too much value, and it forces him to have to lock it and go that route, which he doesn't have any of the stun cards, so that's good for us. And we're just going to keep swinging. Maybe he doesn't have Proud Saiyans. We're going to go play Tien. I only had the Galgun in drop, but this was kind of like our better option. Maybe I could have played Pan, hope to find another extra and put it in the drop, but this leaves us have one open for the Galgun. He does get to lock these down now, so pretty annoying, but it's okay. And we're gonna start taking this so we can see some cards. We got the Vegito. We're gonna bounce his Goku, so he has to play it again. And maybe he just doesn't have these results of training. And we're gonna keep cards in our hand, because the threats on board are going to do enough. We're going to start taking these here. I take the damage because I want my leader swing to at least be going through here, and we're close to going to be having 20 in the drop. And I want to start really pressuring him before his board gets out of control. So we're able to combo here. It's going to put 18, and then we have Tien, but we might not even need her here. Okay, finally sees the results of training. And then we get to Goku Black. And we get to play Gohan out. We don't really answer his forecast Goku, but our board is pretty good. And I don't get to swing 40, but I wanted to leave. I could have, but I wanted to leave Galakan open here. Now we can give him the pan because it's gonna make it 20. In the drop, final explosion, and he does get to lock our entire board again, so it's pretty good. We take these right there because I want cards in hand. I want to find some like combo power, possibly going for a dump here. I swing lead just to see maybe if he gives us a card. But we have our double strike in hand, and we're just going to go ahead and play that. And I have 3 energy and 3 extra cards. And we're going to take the secured final slash boost, and then the double Gallic guns here. And we get to 145. Pretty good. So we end up getting that. That was pretty good. He didn't get to play his Frieza SCR, so I think that could have been a game changer. But yeah, if they don't see Frieza SCR, then you know we're kind of in a good spot. And it just goes to show you. But yeah, that card's very strong, and it's a problem for us. But we kind of want to just get to that late game, use our extra cards, and then we get to recur extra cards with Tien, and then we have Goku Blacks to get back stuff from the drop and establish a big board presence. Alright guys, this is into U7 Goku. So he's going to get to buff all his guys, and we assume he's playing the tien package. And we're just going to be looking for our answers, which are going to be Gohan and even our forecast droids. Those are going to be some of our best answers there. So right now our curve is just pretty much a bunch of cantrips. I go ahead and not play Marin because I feel like he's going to play Whis. Like I'd rather just go Proud Saiyan here. So we keep Marin in hand. And he actually just ends up playing a bunch of cantrips. Like we're cool with that, whatever. I charge a Goku Black because I don't think I'm gonna get this 6 energy, and we're just gonna go ahead and charge it. And if I need to, I can play this 5-drop double strike to bottom deck something of his and swing into board. Draw into our lightning or one of, maybe useful, but I think we're just end up charging it. Next turn, we're not looking pretty, we don't really have anything, but he plays the Whis, and that's kind of going to open us up to play the Giran. Holding on to the Lightning, charge the Savior, kind of far away from Savior. Go ahead and play Giran, bottom deck the Whis, play Pilaf, grab back Cantrip, and then we're playing the Cantrip because we're looking for the Gohans, because we know his Tien turn's coming up right here, so we want to find those answers, the bottom deck stuff. He gets the Kefla out, and then here comes all the Tiens. Yup. So pretty nasty. Gets to awaken, and now we're just gonna start comboing off on these 20 swings because the 25s are gonna end up taking. So go ahead and give our combo power here, and then 25s are end up taking. I do have a Zeno in hand, which is going to be nice here. So we don't really find anything to answer the board. We got the forecast Vegito, but we can't really floodgate him right now. The best we can do is bounce and swing, but I have 2 Proud Saiyans in hand, so we can hold out for one more turn here. And I had to give that Pilaf up there so that we can have 8 in hand for the Proud Saiyans. And we're just going to go ahead and use these right now. Get out of these swings. And we're going to take these guys. We're going to see what he drops on 5 here. We do have a lot of combo power in hand. And he plays the Frieza SR, which is pretty annoying. We can't remove it this next turn, so Zeno's kind of like, oof. But the cool thing is we have 20 in the drop now. So we're going to swing 40 at his face, start pressuring him, and then we're just going to go ahead and floodgate him. So we're going to bounce the Kefla. I know he could play it and draw and all that stuff, but we're just trying to minimize his swings here. And our hand looking pretty good right now, actually. Like we have some good stuff. He swings 30, but we got the Savior, so we can go ahead and get out of that pretty easily. Swings lead. Give him a card. I gave him that Vegito because I'm giving him exact numbers. I don't think we're going to play Vegito right now. But he doesn't have an answer for the Vegito, so we're gonna get the floodgate him once again, and then we're just swinging face. Cool thing is here we're gonna get to play Tien, which is really nice, and then we have 2 open energy. We're gonna get Galagun and Proud Saiyan back. And now we have a big hand, lots of combo power. He's floodgated still. We're gonna give him the super here, because we can't use Proud Saiyan or Galagun right now. Many cards in hand. Drops the double striker. Gets rid of the Tien. Cool with it. I mean, he really needs to get rid of this Vegito, and we're obviously just gonna save it, because it's pretty much our lifeline. We're gonna go ahead and charge that Diamond Goku. Swing the Vegito, floodgate him some more. And there is, I could have Zenoed, but he started comboing off everything, so I'm like, oh, okay. And then we draw into our 5-drop, and we can bounce one of his threats here. And we're gonna get rid of that double strike. I'm comboing here so that I can restand. And then I opt not to swing because I want him to have to not play the UI Goku SCR, but he gets rid of that guy and starts swinging face, and we're just gonna combo this. We had the 2 open energy, so Proud Saiyan those, and then now I know that we drew into our double strike. I'm just gonna take that damage. And we're gonna go ahead and swing this. It floodgates him, and then plus it's gonna probably force combo out of his hand because he knows a 40's coming. And then since he combos out, we just swing board, get the draw, and now we can go ahead and drop our Goku double strike SCR, and then we're gonna be able to grab back. There should have been Final Hope Slash in there. Yep. And then we get to swing that, combo everything, and then it's a double Final Hope Slash. I'd rather do that just to guarantee, you know, the plus 20 instead of the double Gallic gun. If you know your deck is full of 10Ks, then yeah, the double Gallic gun can pay off more so than the Final Slash. But Final Slash, I think you just do it almost every single time because it's going to guarantee you the extra damage. So yeah, that was into the U7 Goku. Kind of tough there, but we luckily got to see the Vegito, and that saved us big time. So. Alright, this one is into Janemba. This can be kind of scary. They can go pretty aggro, but if we establish a board and make them answer it, then they're not going to be drawing a whole lot of cards. It's good for them when we don't have a board. I mean, obviously for anything, but like they're going to be spending energy to try and rest our stuff and play stuff out to answer our board instead of using their energy to draw. So that's what we're going to be trying to do here. We have our Gohan, which is really nice. So we're just going to be able to cantrip up here. We find the Goku Black. Super good. Gets the knees out, starts to self-awaken. We're just going to combo. We want to stay high life. We're going to charge one Gallic Gun here. I'm keeping the double strike because I want to have a way to bottom deck and clear stuff after Gohan. Okay, so he's finally awakened. Swings are a cantrip, totally cool. I mean, we're gonna combo it off anyways on his leader swing, so that's fine. And then he goes ahead and plays a bunch of cantrips. He's clearly afraid of our cantrips, doesn't want them to live. And we're gonna combo out here so that we don't have a lot of cards in hand and it lets my Gohan be alive. Charging Savior. Kind of sucks we have to charge these extras because obviously we want to use them and get them back with Tien, but we want to keep combo power in hand too. So you have to find that balance. And then we played Gohan, bottom deck of stuff. So looking pretty good for us. He doesn't have a lot of cards in hand. He gets down the annoying SCR Frieza. And he'll be able to get rid of it. So we can take these here. And then play Marin. And we're just going to pressure him here and leave 2 open for our Proud Saiyans. Perfect. He doesn't have a lot of cards in hand. We have lots of combo power. Next turn we have an answer. Bottom deck something. And then this is why I love Proud Saiyans for this. There's a lot of 30k swings in the meta right now, and Proud Saiyan lets us get out of it when we're unawakened. And then we just end up taking this one. So we're going to do a little peel off loop here. Looks like we're not going to go with the Vegeta double strike. We're probably saving it just for when we go for game. And we're more than likely just going to be playing our Vegito, bouncing his Janemba. And now we get to swing 30. Perfect, he takes it. Next turn we'll be at 6, which means Goku Black time. Probably just get rid of lightning here. Yep. So 2 3-drops. Looking pretty juicy for a nice Goku Black into Gohan. And then we're just going to try and make sure that we don't have too many cards in hand when we go to our turn. But he doesn't want to awaken us, so we're like, alright, chill. And drop our Goku Black, get our Gohan, and swing face. Bottom those, he takes this. And we're just going face on everything, and he's going to be looking to probably try and kill us next turn. Kind of sucks we're tapped out when we have the Gallic Gun, but we have 2 supers. So it's pretty chill. We take this because we're just going to discard anyways. We have zeros in hand. And we can go ahead and give him a card there, super. And then once he does that, and I know a double strike isn't coming, I'm just like, alright, let's go. I'll take all the damage because our leader's swinging for 40. I have a double strike, a big body. What we're going to do is we have the tien now. So we're going to use up some extra cards here. Combo real high. And then we get to play our tien. Get back a Gallic Gun and a Final Hope Slash, and then he realizes, oh, that's going to be too much for us, and go ahead and concedes. But yeah, that's a matchup there into Janemba, basically just staying high life, abusing our extra cards, our Gohans and Vegitos to clear their board, and then Tien there. You can use it late game to get back combo power. It's so good to get back our Gallic guns and our Proud Saiyans, because those are gonna, one, get us out of an attack and then let us draw a card. So we're just never negging in hand, and we're just negating their swings. So really good. I'm really liking the tien. And it's really good with the Goku Blacks too, because if you get to 8 energy, drop a Goku Black, play a tien. Tien gets you back 2 extra cards, and now you have 2 energy open on defense. So really good. I'm really liking this. Alright guys, that is the list, and that is some gameplay there. Overall, I think this build is pretty good. I kind of really like it. Like I said, I could thinking of some stuff I want to put in this spot. Maybe make a couple tweaks here and there. One thing, obviously the 2-drop spot, and then I think the 5 costs SCR, but maybe we don't even need it. Huh? I don't know, one of us probably fine. But yeah guys, this is sort of a tempo list using the tien and Goku Black to get things back from your drop. And if you guys have any questions or comments, you can go ahead and leave them down below. But I will see you all in the next one.